With our busy lifestyle, just about everyone in America needs more sleep. It's become such a problem that experts are calling it a health crisis. Getting enough sleep is especially important for young children. Doctors recommend that children go to bed by 8 p.m. because children need 10 to 13 hours of sleep every night. That may sound like a lot, but it's what they really need to grow and learn. Good sleep helps make children healthy, better behaved, and ready to learn. Well-rested children tend to become sick less often, get along more easily with others, and develop better learning skills. A young body needs lots of sleep to stay in balance. Good sleep also boosts a child's immune system and helps prevent getting a cold or the flu. It's also important for weight control. Not getting enough sleep can cause weight gain in children and adults. When children don't sleep enough or their sleep is broken up, they can be cranky, hyperactive, and hard to control. Well-rested children are calmer, more focused, and get along better with others. When children get good sleep, it helps them succeed in school. A child's brain grows most rapidly from the time they are born until they are 5 years old. As a child learns how to walk and run, and they start to talk and develop language, their active brain needs time to absorb everything they're learning.
White and red.
Yes.
This happens during sleep. Here are some tips to help your child get better sleep. Create a sleepy place. Whether in a room of their own or a shared room, young children sleep best in a cool, dark, quiet place. Use a fan or, if possible, an air conditioner to keep the room cool. If a child shares a room with an older sibling who may stay up later doing homework, you can divide the room with a curtain or a sheet. Keep the room dark. Turn the lights off if possible, or use a small nightlight if needed. A dark sheet, curtain, or even paper can be taped to a window to block street light. Turn off all screens an hour before bedtime. This includes TVs, computers, electronic games, phones, and other screens. Children sleep better when they fall asleep by themselves. Keep a regular bedtime routine. Have dinner at a regular time whenever possible. Have your child wash up and brush their teeth, and make sure to avoid sugary snacks and drinks in the evening. And no liquids other than water after brushing their teeth. Change into pajamas and get comfortable. Instead of watching TV right before bedtime, try reading a book,
And his tail was swishing around.
sharing family stories, or singing. These calming activities, along with a cuddle, are just what the doctor ordered for your child to get a good night's sleep.
And it's time for bedtime too.
Try for lights out by 8 p.m. Remember, children need 10 to 13 hours of sleep. These hours of sleep should be free of any sleep-related breathing problems, such as struggling to breathe, breathing with their mouth open, or snoring loudly. If you notice any of these problems, be sure to discuss them with your child's doctor.
If you notice your child is snoring a lot, that is something that will require a visit with your pediatrician. We worry about something called sleep apnea, and that is where your child is not getting enough oxygen while they're sleeping. There are problems with that. In particular, one thing that everyone's very aware about is obesity. There's a link between sleep apnea and obesity, and now approximately 1 in 5 of our children is now obese. So please consult with your pediatrician.
As a teacher, children who sleep and children who don't sleep enough, you can always tell the difference. Much like adults, they come in, they're usually dragging when they don't get enough rest. Usually they don't focus really well when they're doing projects, and so it's difficult to get them to draw in when they don't get enough sleep. However, when they do get enough sleep, those are the children you kind of have to prepare yourself for, because they're ready to run. As soon as they get in the door, they're full of energy. They want to know what to do next and how to do it, and they're anxious just to jump into everything.
My pediatrician told me that children are growing when they're sleeping, so I encourage my daughter to get the 10 to 13 hours of sleep a night.
Sleep is so important for children, particularly preschoolers. And it's not just the quality of sleep, it's the amount of sleep. Kids that age need about 10 to 13 hours. Some more, some less, but we really shoot for that amount of time. In addition, a lot of important things happen while children are sleeping. For one, immune system repair. Children who sleep well and sleep the amount of time they need have a more rigorous immune function. Kids who are sleep deprived get sick more often. In addition, there is growth and repair that happens during sleep, particularly deep sleep, what we call quiet sleep. Very important. What we also know is kids learn better that sleep well, their IQs go up, they're less impulsive and less hyperactive. And that's particularly important in children now because so many of our kids have ADHD and they're already hyperactive. So if they are not sleeping well, and many of them don't, these issues increase in school. Additionally, sleep is important for families. When the child is sleeping well, the parents sleep well, and the teachers enjoy a child who can learn better, focus better, and control their mood better when they're sleeping well. Lastly, you shouldn't forget the role of screen time and sleep. What the recommendation is, kids should not be on their screen devices at least an hour before bed. As a pediatrician, I recommend 2 hours before bed.
It may not be easy to do all the steps or stick to a routine every single night, but do your best to stay on track whenever possible. Developing good sleep habits is something you can do as a parent or care provider that can make a big difference for your child. Just remember, create a sleepy place. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. Turn off all screens about an hour before bed. And keep a regular bedtime routine every day, even on the weekends.
All right, honey. Good night.
Good night.
The American Academy of Pediatrics supports recent science-based recommendations about the benefits of sleep and the number of hours each age needs. Remember, good sleep helps make children healthy, better behaved, and ready to learn. And it's bound to help you and the other adults who love and care for your children have an easier time. Good luck and sweet dreams.